Morning to you guys. Welcome to another day in the vlog. Made me some coffee, like a pick me up if you will, and made me some good quick breakfast. You know, trying to get back on my healthy habits. So I have bacon, eggs and spinach, and over here I have some avo. I need to draft a contract because I am, you know, now a sourcing agent. Yeah, and I just feel like a contract is gonna be there to protect my interests and also protect the interests of the client. So I gotta draft that up, send it to her because I need to go sourcing next week. And also, guys, I know I have been super quiet, especially like if you watch me and you follow me on my business page. Listen, Enchantress is a lot of work, okay? That is a lot of work, and it's a very expensive project. I kid you not. But you know what? I decided it's time. She has to be launched at the end of the year, whether I like it or not. So yeah, we finalized the design. I'm getting the tech pack, and then I'm gonna be moving on to like finding another manufacturer. I feel like that's the exhausting part, to be honest. The samples are always just trash. You know what I mean? But I feel like because I'm here, I can easily go visit the manufacturer and see how these things are being made. But yeah, moving on to more samples again. Oh my god, I'm so tired of samples because the samples are not cheap. I spent so much money in samples last time, and I spent more money again in samples, but my fingers are crossed that we get it right. Morning guys, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get the document that I told you guys about in the previous video, and yeah, it's been so expensive, trust me. So expensive for a document that doesn't cost that much. It's been super expensive. I just at this point I just want to get it over with and done with. So yeah, anyhow, told you guys I want to get back to living life healthy like the way I used to in Wuhan. So I'm trying to get back on track, and for me that's just drinking a lot of tea. Okay, one thing about me, one thing that I've picked up from the Chinese people is to drink your tea. And before I used to drink a lot of tea with like sugar, but now I just drink plain tea without any sugar. If anything, I want to get back to cutting out sugar completely from my diet. Well, I don't think you can really cut out sugar completely, but limit it as much as possible, right? Because carbs do convert to sugar at some point. But yeah, I'm just trying to cut out sugar as best as I can. Like, I'm not going to be drinking any sugary drinks. Oh, it's so hard though. I like ice cream, but I'm not going to be taking ice cream, no chocolate. And this doesn't mean I'm never going to take them. It just means that I'm going to be taking them very sparingly. You know what I mean? Right? I've really just gotten to a point where like eating healthy, doing the best things that I can do for my body, super duper important, right? I slack when it comes to the gym, but honestly, your food is way more important. Not that the gym isn't, because you need to work out your muscle, okay, for when you're older. But yeah, first things first, it always starts in the kitchen. It always starts in the kitchen. You want to be a little bit more lean. Kitchen. Watch your portions, baby. Watch your portions. And yeah, I stand for a very long time, so I feel like that in of itself is exercising, because I feel like you're supposed to be up and doing something in a day for like 6 hours. I think that's the recommended time, and you guys know that I do like 5 hours of standing, right? And then also sometimes here and there within the metro you haven't found a seat, you could stand for an extra maybe 30. So one trip to go, one trip to come back, you've probably done another hour of standing, right? So yeah, I'm just glad that I'm starting to put in effort. I'm cooking my own food, which controls like the level of health that goes into the food, if that makes sense. But yeah, and I also want to get back to reading. When I was like in my early 20s, I say that like I'm old and like mid 20s, come down. Anyway, early 20s, I guess. When I was in my early 20s, I used to read a lot. I felt like 19 all the way up to like 23. I used to be like an avid reader, and then I just stopped. But I'm trying to read like 10 pages a day, like when I wake up, drink my tea, and try and read like 10 pages a day, and just do something different. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did decorate my living room, but I felt like that looks funny. I felt like there's some things missing, so I decided to buy some frames. I didn't think they were this big, but they're quite big. I don't know if you guys can see me, but they're quite big. I don't know if I want to open them now or tomorrow, but you know, I'm a curious cat, so let's see how big they are. Yo, what is Sienna? Ow. Siri, what time is it? I want to go take a nap. What I gotta do now is to double check if all the orders are actually in place. So counted these are fine. Hi guys, welcome. I don't think it's another day, it's just later in the day. I thought we were gonna get together, but I just ended up, you know, cooking myself. I had to take my vitamins. So I do take this women probiotics just to support, you know, women's health, immune system, digestive health, and skin system health as well. I take zinc too. I also take folic acid. But like I said, I don't know what I'm saying. Like I said last time, I don't take my vitamins every day. I take my vitamins very sparingly. So I haven't taken them in a bit, and I interchange how I take them. So when I take them today, I'm supposed to take like 2 of these. I'll take one of these, and I'll take folic acid, let's say in the morning after a meal or something. Then in the evening, I'm gonna take zinc, and I'm gonna take another one of these. But zinc, you need to make sure you're taking it after you eat, because it's gonna make you feel, you know, nauseous and stuff. But yeah, these are just some of the supplements that I take. Everything else doesn't qualify as supplements. The only one that I'm left with is melatonin for when I was working like in the morning and I was finding it really hard to sleep. So I had to take some melatonin, you know? Yeah. Also, it wasn't just then. I got melatonin when I was back in Wuhan. There was a time that I just couldn't sleep. I had insomnia, if you will. But like, yeah, I needed to sleep because I know how much sleep is very important for the body, you know. It's the only time that your body gets to heal itself, and you need that time to sleep. That's why I'm always like, oh, did I sleep well? 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours? That's like my goal for sleep. I need to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours a day, the recommended time, as we all know. But I think most people don't even like to sleep for that long. Some do, some don't. But I say, if you're watching this video, take your sleep very serious. You need to take your sleep extremely serious. Sleep for 7 to 9 hours. Anyway, let me not talk too much. It's 44. Let's go. Hi guys, I haven't talked to you in such a long time because My life has gotten overly busy of late. I have an appointment on the 9th floor at around 11 p.m. So I gotta get going. Thank goodness it's just on the 9th floor, guys. Like, I love the convenience of the city. I want to go buy groceries, first floor. I want to do something, it's probably around this area. Like in coffee, if I want some coffee, or Starbucks if I want some Starbucks. If I want to go to the gym, which I still haven't gone to ask for the monthly subscription, but it's just the convenience. I love convenience. And to just say, oh my god, my nail appointment is like in 3 minutes and it's just like on the 9th floor. I just gotta go to the 9th floor. Oh my god, I really love that about this place. So anywho, let me not run late even when I leave here. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna see you guys later. I also switched from AirPods to Beats, and I mean, I don't know yet, honestly. I'm just trying them out. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hi, lovies. I just got back from the nail salon. She didn't put some cuticle oil, but aside from that, I do have cuticle oil. I just don't know where it is. Aside from that, I really like my nails. I've been trying to find this color and I finally did. It's kind of different from what I had for my inspo. So we tried out a few swatches. This was what I was going for initially, but I ended up with this, which is like a brighter version, and honestly I like this one better. Every other day, new wig, new hair. I fed up to men, but not as said and done. It lingers when we're done. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day in the vlog. I have to box a couple things I got from the Whitey. I got the tray because the previous one, the glass broke, right? But my mirror dropped in it, so this is the one. My vase also broke, so I had to get a new vase. This is the black vase. I also didn't want to get like really bright flowers because I had one like this one and I had pink flowers. They were cute, but you know, it's not gonna go with my aesthetic in the living room. This fits the aesthetic better. So yeah, I have this old one here. Gotta switch this one up, and yeah, I'm gonna switch this one up. Smells very girly, right? It's like definitely the vibe I'm going for in the house here. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put some of the stuff that I have over there on this tray. So many messages. Who missed me? Are they all from Catherine? Okay.
Yesterday night we got so many at the card, but
Really? They were selling for like $11? Then why are we the ones selling for 15? That's crazy. But yeah, I feel like let's try something else because I don't think they really liked that one. I also didn't really like it like that. I think it's okay, but maybe let's try a different product. Maybe I'll see. I don't have the bra that I need for that other dress, but maybe we can ask Clean when I get to work. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I feel like this is the end of the vlog. This particular vlog hasn't, like the previous one and this one, it's just been all over the place, but I promise the one coming after these two is gonna be way better. All right, see you guys next time. Bye bye.